Welcome back, SethBling here. If you didn't know, I recently ran a competition asking for builds from Minecraft Story Mode involving either command blocks or redstone. And in this video, I'll show you some of my favorite builds, but honestly, the submissions were really good, and I can't show you all of the ones that I liked, unfortunately. So you'll have to check in the video description. I'll make sure to put links to all of the submissions so you can check them out for yourself. But seriously, there were some very excellent builds that I'm not going to get to show in this video. Now, this video and this competition are brought to you by Minecraft Story Mode. If you don't know what Minecraft Story Mode is, it's a game by Telltale. Basically, it brings all the mechanics and mobs and blocks of Minecraft and puts them into an adventure game where you get to control how the story unfolds by the actions that you take and the choices that you make. So if that sounds interesting to you, there's a link for that as well in the video description. You can check that out. Okay, so this is the first build I'm going to show you out of 3 builds in this video. This you may have seen before. This was built by Cube Hamster. You may be able to tell that anyway just because of all the slime blocks and redstone. In Minecraft Story Mode, when you go to Redstonia, sort of the like redstone land of Minecraft Story Mode, one of the builds that's there is, well, this mech. And Cube Hamster took that build, which doesn't work, if you copied the blocks in actual Minecraft, it wouldn't work. But his version actually does work. You can actually get in the cockpit and start the mech by right-clicking, and you can ride along in the cockpit here. And here, let me get out of the boats, or a cockpit. And it's a mech. It walks along. Cube Hamster, by the way, you may remember from my collaboration with him on Missile Wars. We've worked together on stuff before, and he sent me a message on Skype saying this should be a submission. He actually did build this before the competition, but I don't know, it's just so cool. And then you can also, I believe, stop it. Although I've had trouble with this before. Yeah, okay, cool. And I actually bet when the fire goes out. Anyway, you can start it again. Now, I've seen there's something like, if you time it right, you can actually get it to launch the TNT forward, which is pretty cool. This is a little bit different than it was in the game. Oops, come on. Bam. And you could even replace the TNT while you're sitting in the cockpit and do it all over again. And yeah, it's basically just a functional mech that, you know, you can ride around and destroy things with. Really cool build. If you don't know Cube Hamster, he does lots of stuff like this involving vanilla redstone, and especially with slime blocks and self-propelling stuff like this. So go check him out. Very cool. Alright, the second build I want to show you, obviously on screen it says here, it's by McMackestein. He's another redstone YouTuber. More of a command blocker. What you're seeing is actually in-game footage. This is 1.9. It's using resource packs to good effect. You actually, if I try and move the mouse around it, you can see it's in-game. So it says right-click to start, and this is a Wither Storm Run challenge. So in the game, when the Wither Storm first attacks, you have to basically dodge all of its attacks as you're trying to run away. Actually, as you're trying to run towards some building, I don't remember. Anyway, so in this one, you have different things you have to do. I think I pressed it too early. So that was saying to press the shift button. I pressed it a little bit too early, so the tentacle smacked me. And so here is space to jump, and I just barely cleared the pit. And there's several different obstacles in the way. None of them are like... Oh, I thought I got it. Anyway, none of them are particularly menacing, but it's still just like an extremely cool use of resource packs and command block magic. Especially cool is that Wither Storm that you saw in the intro screen, which uses resource packs to make a custom model for the Wither Storm, and has all these like invisible flying blocks. Ooh, okay, dodged it. And basically, you have to get through some number of obstacles. I think it's maybe like 8 obstacles, and if you get through all 8 obstacles, then you've like cleared the challenge. And so it times you to see how long it takes you to actually complete the challenge. Yeah, nice. That's really cool. So this guy here is also, I believe, a custom model, and that's why he's able to create the sliding animation. But just like a really good use of resource packs, command block magic. Let's actually see if I can... Ooh, I might have done this too early. Yeah, I clicked too early. Anyway, you can also check this out for yourself and see if you can complete the challenge more quickly than your friends. There were actually a few different Witherstorm builds submitted. So you can check the video description to see all those. There were some really good Witherstorms. Okay, this one's by Doodlecraft. This is a scene from the end of episode 1 of Minecraft Story Mode. You come upon the Temple of the Order of the Stone. There's this map, and you kind of place the amulet on this little pedestal here, and there's a puzzle. You're trying to light up all 5 of these lights in the background, and so you have to flip these levers until you're able to do that, and I just happen to know the solution, so once you do all 5, the light turns on, and it sort of projects these lines onto the map. And this is extremely cool. So the idea of this little thing is, you can see there's lights. Let's see, let me actually go into game mode 1. There's lights coming from each spot here, each of these colors, and one from the middle. And they're projecting onto the map. And so they're supposed to tell you where the different members of the Order of the Stone are. And the cool thing is, this thing actually works. So this middle one here, if you'll notice, is pointing right at the green dot where we are, basically where this map is being displayed. And if I move around, you can actually see that line moving. Actually, yeah, I think right here, if I get close to the map, you can see it moving by a little bit. And if I go kind of across the room, it's a little bit hard to see. Let me see. Let me move. It's hard to see while I'm moving. Yeah, okay, you can see it move. It's a little bit hard to see, but this is actually tracking me because I have Gabriel the Warrior's amulet in my inventory. And so this is set up so that it can track several players. And right now I think there are zombies that it's tracking right now. But you can also, in the basement, there's some amulets. And you can give those out, and it'll track those players. So you could actually kind of like play on this world. So these are all the maps, and then these are the amulets that you can give to the various people. These are all the player heads from the players and the characters in the game. And this is really, really cool. This is a very cool redstone command block build, I think. And it's just very impressive to me. Oh yeah, if I move over a little bit, this thing seems to move over. And then when I move back, it moves back. I think this is a really impressive build. And I hope you guys do too. So these were the 3 builds that I decided to show you. But again, there were some other really fantastic submissions. I didn't have time, and there's music too, playing in the background, part of the resource pack. I didn't have time to show you, all of the cool submissions, but definitely check them out on your own if you have a few extra minutes, because there's some really cool ones, and there's videos for each one. Well, not for each one, but for a lot of them, and so you can check those out. But in order to see which ones you want to actually download and play around with. But yeah, again, thanks to Minecraft Story Mode for sponsoring this video, and if you want to, check out the game, again, there's a link in the video description. Alongside the link to all of the submissions for the contest. I actually think it'd be cool to do another one of these contests. It's pretty cool that people were so into it and were like, there's a whole world here that was built just for this competition. I think it's really impressive. Anyway, that's about it. Thanks for watching.